What's going on, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all things Dodger baseball, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. And as always, I want your takes down below in the comments section. Today's Dodgers Nation question of the day. Why do you think so many people out there hate on the Los Angeles Dodgers? I want your takes down below in the comments section. And also, are there any teams that you hate? If so, drop it down below. And for all latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. They hate us because they ain't us. The Dodgers were voted as the most hated baseball team in America, according to BetOnline.ag. This is from NBCLosAngeles.com. My friend Michael Duarte, he put this out. It reads, according to BetOnline.ag, a sports betting website that tracked Twitter data for over a month based on geotags, hashtags, and direct keyboard associations related to fans' disdain for the 30 MLB clubs, the Dodgers were the most hated team in America. According to the data that include over 100,000 different tweets and was broken down by state, the Dodgers were the most hated team in 9 states. The Yankees finished right behind the Dodgers as the most hated team in 8 states, and the Houston Astros, who were embroiled in a cheating scandal and are loathed by most baseball fans for cheating to win a championship, finished in 3rd with 7 states. So is this report a little flawed? Yes, it is. Does this prove that the Dodgers are the most hated team in America? No, it doesn't. But make no mistake about it, a lot of people don't like the Los Angeles Dodgers. I definitely don't think they're the most hated team in America. I think that goes to the Yankees traditionally, because the Yankees, they were the team that was originally dubbed the Evil Empire. That was the team that you thought of when you thought about buying your championships and spending so much money on getting rings. But I think they've been eclipsed by the Houston Astros. I think that's one thing that most baseball fans can agree on, is they don't like the Houston Astros. They all accept that they cheated to win the 2017 World Series, but the Dodgers do have a lot of haters, and I think that's born out of envy. Look, when someone says they hate the Dodgers, what they're really saying is they hate their own franchise that they support because they wish they were more like the Dodgers. Now, why do fans hate the Los Angeles Dodgers? Well, I'm going to give you the top reasons why fans hate the Los Angeles Dodgers. You can cue up those Beat LA chants, but the first one is the financial muscle of Los Angeles. So this year, the Dodgers, if you look at their salary, they're at $235.5 million. When you add that competitive balance tax, that takes it up to over $270 million. Now, you look at that number, and it's eye-popping, and you realize that most teams can't afford to pay that salary. But if you look at the Dodgers, what are they worth? They're worth $3.57 billion. That's second behind the Yankees. And then you can add another $870 million on top of that when you include the Dodgers' business ventures, their real estate. So yes, the Dodgers have the financial resources that most teams can't even dream of, but they earned it. They've earned every single penny of the wealth that they've amassed. The Dodgers earned their wealth, from Branch Rickey to O'Malley having the vision to bring the Dodgers to Los Angeles, to create Dodger Stadium, to all the legendary players from Pee Wee Reese to Dazzy Vance to Jackie Robinson to Sandy Koufax to Don Drysdale to Tommy Lasorda. The list goes on and on and on. Those players, the employees, the executives, they built the Dodgers into what they are today. The Dodgers weren't handed anything. So all this money and all these resources, the Dodgers created it themselves. No one gave this to LA. Just look at their television contract, an $835 billion TV deal. Well, how'd they get that deal? Because they have a lot of fans. They have a lot of people that are interested in watching the Dodgers. And why are they interested? Because they're a great franchise that's won a lot historically throughout their career. You have Vin Scully that made everyone so attached to this Dodger team. So there's a long list of people that are responsible for the Dodgers' success, but they're a self-made franchise. It's not like they're a trust fund baby or anything like that. So they can cry more when it comes to the money because they made their own wealth. But the big myth about the Dodgers and their financial resources and this whole idea that the Dodgers buy their championships, it's 100% 100% a myth. If you look at the Dodgers roster this year, 18.6% of the roster was brought to the Dodgers via free agency. And then 53% is homegrown talent. This core is mainly players that were drafted and developed by the organization. The Corey Seagers, the Cody Bellingers, the Clayton Kershaws, the Walker Buehlers, the Kenley Jansens. We can go on and on. Will Smith. They're homegrown talent. So this idea that the Dodgers went out and bought their championships, bought their success, it's a flat-out myth. And then you consider that 25.6% of the roster is guys they traded for. Guys like Mookie Betts, guys like Max Scherzer and Trey Turner. Well, how'd they get those guys? They had to have prospect capital to be able to cash in. And over the last decade, the Dodgers have been committed to having one of the best farm systems in Major League Baseball, and they've either developed and used talent or trade away talent for big pieces. If you look at the recent deal for Max Scherzer and Trey Turner, they trade away their top two prospects in Keibert Ruiz and Josiah Gray. And how'd they get Josiah Gray? Well, that was more highway robbery from Andrew Friedman in the Reds deal back in 2018 in a trade that sent Matt Kemp, Yasiel Puig, Alex Wood, and Kyle Farmer to the Reds in exchange for Homer Bailey and Jeter Downs and Josiah Gray. Well, you know what happened with Josiah Gray? They cashed in on him for Max Scherzer and Trey Turner. Well, what happened to Jeter Downs? Well, he was included in the trade for Mookie Betts. So the point is the Dodgers either develop their own talent or they use talent they've traded for and developed for bigger pieces. So again, the Dodgers earned their pieces, and then you bring in Mookie Betts and you show Mookie that Los Angeles is where you want to be. This is a team that has a winning culture. They got him to sign a 12-year, $365 million deal, and they used that money wisely. That is $365 million well spent. And then you can look at the long list of reclamation projects that the Dodgers have taken on, and they've turned into all-stars. The Oakland A's, they gave up on Max Muncy. He goes to the Dodgers. He's a two-time all-star. He's an MVP candidate. The Mets, they gave up on Justin Turner. He's a two-time all-star. He's an iconic Dodger player, holds so many postseason records for LA. Look at Chris Taylor. The Mariners traded him for Zach Lee. He turns into an all-star. So there's so many examples of players the Dodgers have taken in and they've developed. So the big thing the Dodgers do, I always say the D in Dodgers stands for development, is they have the coaching. They pay attention to the details in the farm system and at the big league level to try to optimize talent across the board. So yes, there's always going to be this best team that money can buy reputation that the Dodgers have. That's actually a myth, and the money they do have that they've earned, they use it wisely. But I think the number one reason why people hate the Los Angeles Dodgers is simple. They win a lot of baseball games. They've been to 3 of the last 4 World Series. They've won 8 straight division titles. If you look at their record since 2018, they're 323 and 193. That's by far the most wins in the National League in that span. And if you look at the 2010s, regular season and postseason, the Dodgers won 952 games total. That is the most in Major League Baseball in that span. They should have won the 2017 World Series if it weren't for the sign-stealing scandal. They should have won 2 of the last 4 World Series titles. But look, this is a machine that is humming, that is not going to be stopping anytime soon, if ever, when you look at how this organization is being run these days. So really, the reality is everyone out there is Dodger blue with envy when it comes to this franchise. They don't hate the Dodgers. They hate their own franchise, and they wish they had the success that LA had. I don't know who they pulled in this. Was it Jet and Josh Reddick? I think that's a possibility. Was it just Astros and Padres and Giants fans? Maybe that was it, but I got news for those teams that don't like the Dodgers. You're going to hate even more because more success is on the way. But let me know down below in the comment section, why do you think so many fans hate the Los Angeles Dodgers? On with your takes down below. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMAC_LA. That's at DMAC_LA. For all things Dodger baseball, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. For all latest Dodgers Nation merch, head over to GearUp.LA, some of the best Dodgers t-shirt designs in the game. You're going to find it right over there, www.gearup.la. For latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com, and until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.